up, y'all? League Auto Repair. So you see, working on a Honda. I'm inside of my low ass garage. Don't matter, keeping the work coming. That's what I'm supposed to be doing in the first place. Hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. So, what you guys can see on this 2005 Honda Odyssey, I'm not sure what the years go up to, maybe up to 2008 or '07. I could be wrong, but this one on a 3.5 engine, doing a rear engine mount replacement. Now, mind you, there's going to be a difference when you order in parts. They're going to ask you which one do you got, what engine do you have. It should be iVTEC, which runs through only the EXL model, and the just a regular VTEC just got there's a difference in mounts in between both of them. So make sure if you got an EX or LX model, then you get a mount. Your mount looks similar to this. Before it was all broken up, but it's a gray mount, and the one for the iVTEC gets another mount. I believe that mount is in this car. I think it's this mount. I could be wrong. Don't matter. But this is just to let you know that it says VTEC. So look on your engine cover, and it should tell you if you got iVTEC or not. If you have the EXL model, then you definitely have the different mount, which I believe is this one. But like I said, don't quote me on this. I could be wrong. So I'm gonna just let y'all know in this video just what you should be removing. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how to do this job because I had to wing this, and we all know I'm inside of the garage, so I pretty much had to wing this job without no lift. I did use a jack, no engine support bar, no engine hoist like other weekend warriors like to do. I'm familiar with a job like this because I've done cylinder head on this one time. I even had to rethread a hole, put new insert new a heli coil. One of the head bolts was stripped out, so I've done a job like that before. Done a bunch of engine mounts on this, done a transmission on this body, so I'm pretty much familiar doing little simple stuff like that. So I'm gonna crawl underneath the car, and then I'm gonna let y'all know pretty much what I had taken off. But for the most part, at least you will see. Well, let's just worry about everything from the top first. So wait, I'm sorry. I did put a jack up underneath, as you can see. I got a block in between because the pan is not steel, not metal. The pan is aluminum. So just be careful, put a block of wood so you don't crack it. So I got the engine supported at the bottom. And not only that, of course, I undid this mount, two 14mm bolts right there. And there is another mount down at the bottom, if you can see, right down in there. I'm trying to touch it right there. I took the bolt out already. Make sure you take off this cover right here for this bracket, held in with two 17mm nuts. Get that off, and then you'll be able to get to that center 14mm nut right there. I mean bolt, and yeah, it's 14mm bolt. So we took the top engine mounts on both of them, so that way before you unbolt the top, make sure you got your engine support as I just showed you. And I'm gonna go underneath and make sure this is the easiest way that you could do this rear mount. So let me crawl underneath real quick. Okay, so I'm underneath the car. As you can see, I undid the exhaust. The exhaust is kind of like new. I think this is like a Wagner exhaust. I don't remember when I did this. Maybe about probably like 6 months ago, probably when I did this, whatever. So I'll hook the exhaust, the 3-bolt flange. As you can see, make sure you got that little crush, little donut crush gasket in there. I think these are new because I did replace them when I got them, so they still good. So make sure they're in there, they don't fall out. Other than that, then you'll have an extreme exhaust leak. We don't want that problem or whatever. So I think they might have damaged something in the back. They did mess up the exhaust, and I did replace it, but I think they messed up the manifold because it's still leaking. What had happened, if you saw that the mount is broken up over there in the corner, as you must know, the driver of the car went over there. Don't say nothing out of pocket or nothing like that, because this is family. Things happen. So they went over I think like a curb or center median and something, and then it pretty much flattened the exhaust that this wide pipe right here, down pipe, that I replaced already. It was flattened, leaking and everything. And then they broke the rear mount in the back because it was like aluminum and everything. base like in a bracket similar style. I don't know what the hell is going on. Somebody must have got shot around here. But being as though they hit all up in there and broke the red mount, I believe they might have helped crack the manifold. But sometimes these manifolds come with like spider cracks on them already, so they're probably like help like cause the leak even more. But once I'll go underneath and figure everything and do some wrecks and stuff. But it is what it is. So took the exhaust off, and I didn't take it off. I just hung it down. I also got that bracket that keeps the little hanger that goes like right in the center on underneath the frame. So let me crawl underneath some more. Okay, sorry for being all up close, but I'm on the back side of the frame. So here's the engine mount right here. This is the gray, fresh gray mount. I'm gonna try to, if I could, hold on one second. Let me. Probably gonna be popping all up in the popping noise from like the sound, because I got rubber gloves on, and when it moves you can hear everything around the mic. But right here is where a long 17mm bolt goes through. This is the new mount that's already in, so it goes through the hole and screws into the back side of this bracket. This bracket is removable in the back that goes onto the engine, but when we doing this on this engine, we don't have to remove this bracket, so make sure you just leave that on. But if you need to do some replacement, then since the file is the same, so cool. So it goes in a certain way. Make sure you got your rubber, I mean not your it was like a rubber insert here, but there is no insert, so I'll put it back on there anyway. But make sure it goes in right correctly. But the reason we took off the two mounts on the top and on the side is because this mount, let me take it off. As you can see, got the way it's designed, it goes over on top of the steering rack. That's what makes this job hard. See the steering rack right here? It rests literally right on top of it. So make sure you take off the front engine mount and the side of the mount. And you don't have to take off the side transmission mount, but these mounts are busted. I'm not going to show y'all because they ain't got nothing to do with that. The title of the video said rear engine mount, not transmission mounts. But just take off the front engine mount, side engine mount, and all I got to do is just put a block up underneath the engine, just like how I did, and jack it up. And once you get it jacked up enough, then you'll be able to sneak this mount out. With it being lowered down on the frame, you won't be able to get, I'm just being real with you, you won't be able to get this bracket out. So try lowering the frame. It's unnecessary. You don't need to do all of that. Listen to me, you'll be good. So you probably bang this out 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Me, just underneath, probably just for me, probably 2.5 3 hours. But like I said, I know everything in like steps and stuff because I've done this already before. So I'm gonna go to repair. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Anybody want to send me stuff, Malik parentheses, go to repair, PO Box number 4, Lansdowne, PA 19050. Anybody wants some Malik Auto Repair shirts, 25 plus shipping, get with me. Car questions, car reviews, product reviews, whatever. Email me, legalautorepair@gmail.com. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. And that's it. I'll holler at y'all. Oh, make sure I get my Malik Auto Repair shirts too, 25 plus shipping.